Speaker number 2, Kory May, Silhouettes. Silhouettes, Kory May.
When you recognize, you rehumanize. When you don't recognize, well, you could bring home the wrong girl. Do you remember making silhouettes in elementary school? A light was shown on you. The teacher traced your profile onto a piece of white paper. You cut it out with your safety scissors and glued it to a piece of black construction paper. They had no distinguishing features. They all looked alike. Sometimes you couldn't tell the girls and boys apart. Darn those 70s hairstyles. I brought the wrong one home. It was Laura K. Grubbs. It was around that time that I found out I needed glasses. Honored guests, fellow Toastmasters, Mr. Contest Chair. Without distinguishing features, even you can become a silhouette. I used to manage a video game store in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. On the eve of my 35th birthday, we hosted a massive game launch for Resident Evil. The store was jam-packed. Finally, mercifully, it was time to leave. I could go home to play with my son. As I entered traffic, a squad car fell in behind me. I kept my speed down and paid it no mind. On the overpass, red and blue flashing lights filled my rearview mirror. What? I'm going to be late. I signaled my intentions and stopped, reaching for my driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance. The blonde officer cautiously approached, flashlight drawn hand on her service weapon. What? Out of the car! Put your hands on the hood! Where are you coming from? What? 7420 West Holmes. Don't give me any attitude. Where are you coming from? GameStop. Why? I'll ask the questions. Meanwhile, 3 more squad cars howled in. Officers boiled out of each of them, guns drawn, aimed at me. Be on the lookout for a tall black man wearing glasses in conjunction with the robbery of Moto Photo on 76th. Immediately, I looked at my reflection in the windshield. 3 things came to mind. First, still tall, black, and wearing glasses. Looking good. Second, I'm surrounded by cops with guns. Third, their vague description was a silhouette and not a picture. Beams from their flashlight cut the darkness. The thought I might not see my 7-year-old son again settled in. I made a choice. Don't be a man. Don't stand up for yourself. And maybe you'll make it through the night. Please call my store. I'm the manager. You fit the description. Please call my shop. Dispatch, call GameStop. From tense calm to our fury of motion, my license was thrust at me. You profiled me. What you have to say doesn't matter. With no apology and no fanfare, their blue shirts melted into the night. There I stood alone, in the dark, with my silhouette laying like a chalk outline in the street. The ride home was blurry. Once home, the dam burst. Emasculated, dehumanized, I shed tears of helpless rage. My 7-year-old son, Xavier, caught me. Daddy, why are you crying? Son, a store around the corner from where Daddy works was robbed. The police asked Daddy if he did it. Daddy didn't do it. You'd never do that. You love me too much. Daddy, can we go play now? His hug helped. He recognized who I was. His little face reflected my distinguishing features, and honestly, he is a good-looking young man. But Xavier recognized that I was his best friend, father, and playmate. I fit that description. When you recognize, you rehumanize. Several years later, on the way back from Christmas in Wisconsin, I stopped to pay a toll. I had an extra Starbucks gift card that I handed the woman. Her eyes grew wide and welled up with tears. This is the nicest thing anyone's done for me in years. I've had money thrown at me, I've been cursed at and spat on. Thank you for seeing me. When you recognize, you rehumanize. Have you ever let a silhouette guide your thinking about someone? Focused on what someone is rather than who they are? Recognize that they are not what. You are not a what. You are a who with quirks, idiosyncrasies, and a light all your own. Shine your light on a world of silhouettes. Discern their distinguishing features and rehumanize everyone around you. When you recognize, you rehumanize. Recognize, rehumanize. Mr. Contest Chair.